Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against Samuel, and this guy actually has his own YouTube channel as well. He does a bunch of different games on there, not just Pokemon, so I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to his channel in the video description so you guys can check him out afterward. And we've actually faced off once before in ORAS, although that was quite some time ago. And as you can see, he has a very cool team, which is going to make for another interesting match. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. So looking at his team, I really wasn't sure what he was going to lead with. So I actually just decided to lead with my Tapu Lele Psych to try and psych him out early, as he actually just ends up leading off with the Swampert. And of course, my Psychic Surge is going to activate right away to set the Psychic Terrain up on the battlefield. So I decided to go straight for an Energy Ball here, and I think it's safe to say that caught him off guard. You usually don't see a Grass move on Tapu Lele, but I'm a full Sweeper set, so I do run it. So that is going to be enough to one-shot the Swampert right out of the gate and take him down to 5 Pokemon. So strong start to the battle for me. Then he is going to come in with his Incineroar, which is going to force me to switch. I am Choice Scarfed, so I'm going to go ahead and come in with my Gastrodon Gary, just in case he goes for the Fire move, but he plays it safe and goes for the Darkness Lariat instead, which is going to take me down by about a third, and then I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So he's going to go for the switch here. He doesn't want to get taken out with a water move, so he's going to come in with his Conkeldurr. And I did go for a Scald. So that's actually going to take him down by a third, which was pretty good. And I do get the burn, which could be good or bad. I don't know yet if he has guts or not. So I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers, and he is going to take some damage from the burn. So I'm going to go for the switch here. I've really done all I can with Gastrodon, so I'm going to come in with Scissor just in case he hits me with a knockoff, but he actually just goes for the Drain Punch instead, which is only going to take me down by about a quarter actually, so that leads me to believe that he does not have Guts on there, which is pretty fortunate for me because that could have been bad if he did. So he's going to take some more damage from the burn after healing from the Drain Punch. And he is going to go for the switch here. He sees he's not going to do much to me at this rate. So he is going to come in with Noivern. And I'm going to go for my Mega Evolution, of course, into Mega Scissor. And I actually just hit him up with the Bullet Punch. So that is going to take him down by a little less than half, which was pretty nice, actually. And that is going to be it for the Psychic Terrain. So I'm going to go for the switch here. I know the Fire move is coming, and I don't want to lose my Scissor to that. So I'm going to come in with my Incineroar to absorb that. And he does go for the Flamethrower, so not going to do much of anything there to me. So he is going to outspeed me this turn, and he is going to go for a Roost to go ahead and put himself back up to full health. And I just went for the Darkness Lariat to try and take him out. So that is going to drop him down to about a quarter, but he does survive, and I am going to take some damage from the Life Orb. So this turn, he's just going to go for the Drake-O Meteor. He knows he's not going to survive another attack, so he just wants to get as much damage off as he can before he goes down. That is going to drop me down to a quarter health, but I do survive. He is going to get the harsh special attack decrease, but that's not going to matter because I'm just going to take him out with another Darkness Lariat, and that is going to drop him down to 4 Pokemon, and I'm just barely going to survive that Life Orb damage with 25 health. So then he is going to come in with his Manectric, and he's just going to go for the Volt Switch here. I stayed in because there was really no point in trying to save Incineroar, so I just kind of let him take me out with that, and that is going to knock me right down to 5 Pokemon, as he does get the mandatory switch, and he's going to come in with his Decidueye. So I am just going to switch in with my Tapu Lele once again and get the Psychic Surge to set up the Psychic Terrain once again. And I'm just going to go for a Psychic here. It is charged up because of the Psychic terrain, so hoping to take him out with that, but he does actually survive that in the red. And unfortunately for me, he is packing the special Z move on here for Decidueye, the Sinister Arrow Raid. So, awesome move, as I've said many times before, but unfortunately in this case for me, it is going to be a guaranteed kill on my Tapu Lele. So that is going to definitely one-shot me and drop me down to 4 Pokemon. So then I'm going to come in with my Hawlucha. I know I'm going to outspeed him, so I'm just going to hit him up with the Acrobatics. And that is obviously going to be more than enough to finish off the Decidueye, and that is going to drop him down to 3 Pokemon. So then he is going to come back in with the Manectric. And I'm just going to go for the switch here. I don't want to take an electric attack from this thing, so I'm going to come back in with my Gastrodon, predicting that. And he does go for a Volt Switch, so not going to do anything to me there. And I'm going to get a free switch and a free turn of Leftovers recovery, so that was pretty nice. So he's going to go for the switch here. I'm guessing he has no moves to hit me with the Manectric. So he is going to come back in with the Conkeldurr. And I just went for another Scald to get damage on whatever he left in. So that's going to drop him down to the red, but he does survive. I'm going to regain more health with the Leftovers. And he is going to take damage from the burn, which he just barely survives once again. So this turn he's going to go for a Mach Punch, probably not realizing the Psychic terrain was still up. So that's actually going to fail because of it. And I go for one more Scald. I actually get the crit. That did not matter, though, because either way, that was going to finish off the Conkeldurr, and that is going to drop him down to 2 Pokemon. And I am going to regain more health with the Leftovers, and that's going to be it for the Psychic terrain. So then he is going to come in with his Incineroar. He's really running out of options here, so he's just going to go ahead and hit me up with the Outrage, and that's going to take me down to about half. I am going to go for a Scald once again, and that is going to drop him down to like 1 HP. He does survive that, which was a little unfortunate for me, but that's okay, because I'm going to regain more health with the Leftovers. He is locked into Outrage, so he has to go for that again, and I know except if he gets a crit, I should definitely survive that, which I do survive in the red with 37 health. He is going to get confused from that, but that's not going to matter because I am going to hit him up with the Scald one more time, and that is going to be enough to finish off the Incineroar and drop him down to just 1 Pokemon, as I am going to regain even more health with the Leftovers. So good old Gary there putting in some mighty fine work in this one. So finally, he's going to come back in with the Manectric, and he's just going to go for the Hidden Power here. I assume it's Hidden Power Ice, so that is actually not enough to finish me off. I do survive that with 11 health, and I do hit him up with another Scald, dropping him to about 1/3, and I do get the burn once again. So again, Gary putting in a lot of work in this match, as I am going to regain more health with the Leftovers, and he is going to take more damage from the burn. But this turn, finally, Gary's luck is going to run out here. He's going to hit me with one more Hidden Power, and finally, he got the crit. I don't think that mattered, but finally, that is enough to knock out my Gastrodon, but it did more than enough in this match for me, so that is going to knock me to 3 Pokemon. No big deal, though. I am just going to come back in with my Scissor and go for the Bullet Punch, and from that health, that is definitely going to be enough to finish the Manectric off, and that is game. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, if you want to battle me, leave a comment on the video with your friend code, and we can battle. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.